Dr. Albert Hyman created the first external pacemaker. Imagine a hand-cranked device, big and clunky, but it was a game changer. In 1958, Dr. Ake Senning and Rune Elmqvist implanted a pacemaker inside a patient. By 1960, Dr. Wilson Greatbatch made a pacemaker with a long-lasting lithium battery. In the 1990s, we got rate-responsive pacemakers. Now, we have AI helping doctors find heart problems early. The newest pacemakers are tiny, more efficient, and use nanotechnology. From a hand-cranked device to AI-powered wonders, the journey has been incredible.
Hi everyone, so today I'd like to discuss about an incredible intersection of physics and medicine, the working of pacemakers. These small devices play a very crucial role in regulating the heart functioning by leveraging some key points of physics, which are Ohm's law, electromagnetic induction, and capacitance. So let's take Ohm's law. A very critical concept in understanding how pacemakers work is Ohm's law, which defines a relationship between voltage, resistance, and current. The pacemaker delivers the voltage strong enough to overcome the electrical resistance of the heart tissue, ensuring that it can stimulate contractions while maintaining the energy efficiency. Next, we have electromagnetic induction. This principle is very essential for functioning of the pacemaker's battery. When the battery discharges, it generates the flow of current that induces the electromagnetic field. This field is critical in creating the electrical impulses needed for heart stimulation. Furthermore, electromagnetic induction is utilized in some modern pacemakers to harness the energy from the body's movement, extending the battery life and reducing the need of replacement surgeries. Lastly, let's touch upon the concept of capacitance. Capacitors in pacemakers store electrical energy, allow the device to release the burst of energy when needed. This is crucial because the heart requires specific timing and specific energy levels to function properly. By storing and releasing the energy, capacitors ensure that pacemakers can respond dynamically to the heart's need by providing right signals at the right moment. In conclusion, the physics of pacemaker is a very beautiful interplay of Ohm's law, electromagnetic induction, and capacitance. Thank you.
Alright, this is the setup of the pacemaker simulator. Here we will depict how a pacemaker actually works in real life. So this is the breadboard, this is the pacemaker, and this is our heart. This is the buzzer here.
Our setup consists of three basic modes. The first one being the normal mode, in which the heart will beat slowly at a constant rate. So currently you can see that the heart LED is blinking slowly but constantly. So this is the normal mode of our setup. The second mode is the exercise mode, in which the heart LED will start blinking faster, indicating that the heart rate has increased. However, since it is still constant, the pacemaker does not have any role in it. The third and the most important mode of all is the unhealthy heart mode, in which the heart will start beating randomly. Therefore, the pacemaker will be initiated and it will send signals that the heart is not beating at a constant rate and will send impulses to the heart so as to regulate the heartbeat. So what will happen in this setup is that this LED, the red one, which indicates the heart, will blink randomly, and the yellow LED, which is the pacemaker, will also start blinking. Similarly, the buzzer will simultaneously ring, indicating that the pacemaker is active. Okay, so let us start with the simulation. Here, for the normal heart mode, we can press 0 and see the result. For exercise mode, we press 1, and for unhealthy heart mode, we press 2. So let's start with the exercise mode, since it's already showing the normal mode. As you can see, the heart has started beating faster because the heart rate has increased. Now, we change it to unhealthy heart mode. Once the pacemaker does its job, the heartbeat is regulated and the heart goes back to normal. Thank you.
Pacemakers are incredible life-saving devices that help manage heart rhythm problems. But like everything, they have their limitations. One of the main issues is battery life. Modern pacemakers can last anywhere from 5 to 15 years, depending on usage and device type. But eventually, those batteries run out, and that means another surgery to replace the device. Then there's the matter of leads. These are the wires that connect the pacemaker to your heart. Over time, these leads can become damaged or even dislodged, which could lead to complications and might require surgical intervention to fix. Another challenge that's often overlooked is electromagnetic interference, or EMI. Devices like MRI machines, certain types of cell phones, and even strong electrical fields can interfere with pacemaker function. That's why it's crucial for people with pacemakers to be aware of their surroundings and avoid certain situations when possible. It's also important to understand that pacemakers don't cure the underlying heart condition. They manage the symptoms, but ongoing medical care and monitoring are still essential. So, if you have a pacemaker, you'll still need to see your cardiologist regularly.
In 1816, René Laennec invented the first stethoscope, a simple wooden tube used to listen to heart and lung sounds. Fast forward to the 1850s, and George P. Kamen introduced the first binaural stethoscope with 2 earpieces, making listening easier and more precise. Zoom ahead to the 1960s, when Dr. David Littman brought us a lightweight stethoscope with enhanced acoustics, a design still loved by doctors today. The 2000s marked the arrival of electronic stethoscopes, which amplify sounds and even allow for recordings. And now, we've entered the era of wireless and AI-powered stethoscopes, offering unparalleled sound clarity and diagnostic capabilities. From wooden tubes to cutting-edge technology, the stethoscope has transformed medicine over the centuries, helping doctors listen, diagnose, and save lives.
Hello everyone. Now I'll be explaining to you the physics behind the stethoscope, a vital instrument which doctors use to listen to the internal sounds of our body. So the stethoscope consists of mainly 3 parts: the earpiece, the tubing, and the chest piece. The chest piece is further divided into 2 different parts: the diaphragm, which is present in the front, and the bell, which is present at the back side of the stethoscope. So both of these parts capture different frequencies of sounds. The diaphragm captures high frequency sounds such as our regular heartbeats, whereas the bell captures low frequency sounds like murmurs. So they transmit the sound waves to the earpiece using the help of the tubing. When sound travels through the tubing, it goes from a larger area of contact, which is the diaphragm, to a smaller area of contact, which is the earpiece. So since the area changes, it decreases, the velocity of flow of the air which is present inside the tube increases, and therefore it amplifies the sound waves and gives it more clarity. Similarly, when it travels through the tubing, since it is made of rubber, it has low acoustic impedance. So acoustic impedance is basically the measure of how well sound waves can travel through a particular material. Since the tubing is made up of rubber and its acoustic impedance is low, the sound waves are well contained inside the stethoscope itself. So it travels smoothly through the tubing to the earpiece. Finally, when it reaches the earpiece, it blocks any kind of external noise or background noise and directs the sound wave and focuses it into the doctor's ears directly, so that the internal body sounds can be heard very clearly. So in summary, the stethoscope uses sound transmission, the equation of continuity, resonance, and acoustic impedance to effectively deliver internal body sounds to the doctor's ears. And these physics principles make the stethoscope an essential tool for accurate medical diagnosis. Thank you.
Since the cross-sectional area of the bottle top is narrow, the velocity of the flow of liquid is high. Hence, it spurts out of the bottle. However, in the second case, the cross-sectional area is wide. The velocity of flow of liquid is lesser, hence it does not spurt out of the container.
The stethoscope is a famous medical tool. But is it enough? Not really. First, it depends a lot on the doctor's skill. Different doctors might hear different things. It can't show detailed information about organs. And in a noisy place, quiet sounds can be hard to hear. Using it correctly is important too. It can miss clues, especially in overweight patients. And cleanliness? It can spread germs if not cleaned well. So, while the stethoscope is useful, it has many limitations as well.